Normally I would do an unboxing video to show what I order from Good Food, but I've done a few of those. Obviously I haven't posted them on the group. I don't know why. Perhaps I'll go back and post some older ones so you can see. But I have 4 free boxes to give away, and I've posted the unboxing videos on my normal Facebook page, and nobody seems to want them. So I don't know why. Good Food is a Canadian-based company out of Montreal. So for those of you not in the larger areas, I don't think anybody on here is not in the larger type areas. But anywho, I don't know if they deliver everywhere. I know they deliver to the big cities. Basically, for anybody that is too busy to shop, too busy to explore recipes, you know, you like to cook, but you don't have time to, and you end up making the same old recipes day after day or week after week. You want to try something new, but you just don't have time, or you want to try something new and you don't know where to start. Good Food is a option. So you go on the website, you sign up. With the codes that I have, I can give away a free box, which is, I think, 3 meals for a couple, or maybe 2 meals for a family, maybe 3 meals for a family. I'm not sure. But anyway, you sign up for however many meals a week you want. I think 3 is the minimum, but I'm not entirely sure. And I think it goes 3, 4, 5, maybe 6. And you're given a list of, well, there's at least 7 to choose from. So maybe you can get them every day of the week. You're given a variety of different options, vegetarian options, chicken, beef, pork, fish, all kinds. And your selections are changeable up to the Wednesday before your delivery. And then my delivery date is a Sunday. I think the delivery dates are random. But once you have a delivery date, that's your date for if you continue. And this box of food comes, and it comes like this. So it comes with a recipe sheet for every meal that you order. So I started with 3 meals, and then I found that I was really busy, and I was going out, I was ordering in food, or we were going out to eat, and so I upped it to 4. So I've already cooked 1, so these are the recipes that I get. So you get a picture on the front, you get your ingredient list, the additional items that you will need. So it should come with just about everything that you need. You will need your own salt and pepper, you will need your own oil, and you'll need your own cooking utensils. Frying pans, pots, sheets, things like that. Everything else comes with it. I think sometimes I've needed butter, but not often. And then on the back, it's got pictures and step-by-step instructions. If you notice, the ingredients that you're using in each one are highlighted. And then on the bottom, it tells you the optimum temperature that Health Canada recommends you cook different meats to. For beef, of course, Health Canada is going to tell you to cook it until it's like a boot. But ignore that. Yeah, and then so you get a recipe for every meal you've chosen. And then your supplies come like this. They're bagged with the label of whatever recipe it is. Everything that you need for that one recipe is in this bag, except for the meat, which is separate. All of the meat except for the fish comes not frozen. So if you're not going to cook it that week, then you can toss it in the freezer. It is good in its packaging for the 7 days. So if you wait until the very end, your chicken should be fine. If you're not going to cook it in the 7 days, they recommend freezing it. The seafood, obviously we are in a landlocked province, folks, so it's not fresh. It does come frozen. We try to cook that first because once it's defrosted, it tends to lose its freshness. So, yeah. And then, so price-wise, I think for 4 meals, my last bill was a little over $80. Now I know that sounds like a lot. I could probably go and get this stuff for cheaper because, you know, instead of buying one shallot, I'll buy a bunch and then I can use them in other recipes. The thing is, I don't have any produce that goes bad. I use everything that when it comes, it never goes bad. I don't throw out meat. I don't throw out produce. It gives me the option of trying different things, trying different spices, different vegetables, different herbs that I wouldn't think to try or wouldn't even know where to find. It's all fresh. So like when you use garlic, if you're buying garlic cloves, that's great. But if you don't use them, they go bad. And so I've gotten into the habit of buying the jars of garlic. And that, of course, is in oil and it's got preservatives. So it's not as fresh. So you're getting the freshest ingredients possible. The meals are what I like to call restaurant quality meals. They're things that they're not your, you know, $5 spaghetti dishes that you would put on the table for the family. For example, this week I have skillet chicken thighs with walnut gremolata, cauliflower orzo, and wilted kale. Like, who makes that on a regular basis? Whose regular recipe repertoire includes this? I also have honey chicken with aji verde sauce, arugula salad with pickled shallots, and potato wedges. And notice, pickled shallots, I'm going to pickle them. Like a quick pickle. I mean, it's not going to be great pickling, but it'll be a quick pickle. I'm going to pickle my own shallots that day. So, like, that's not in my normal recipe repertoire. If I were to do recipes, you know, I have meals that I do all the time. They don't include things like this. They don't have all of these ingredients. I would never think to, you know, to do a gremolata or to do a aji verde sauce to drizzle over the top. Tonight's meal is sausage and seared baby king oyster mushroom flatbread with garlic, oil, and spinach salad. So, yeah, the spinach salad is something I would do on a regular basis, but I'm making my own garlic oil, which will be used as the dressing. I'm making my own flatbread, which I wouldn't do. And baby king oyster mushrooms. Have you ever heard of this? Like, I've had them in different, in a different recipe. And for anybody who likes mushrooms, they're delicious. So, like, it just opens your horizons. And then you have these recipe sheets. If you want to try it for a few weeks and you don't like it, or you try it, you get your free box and you don't like it, you still have these recipes that if you like them, you can add them in. So, yeah, I have these free, but I don't work for this company. I don't get kickbacks for this company. I'm not making any money. I really like it. It's cheaper than takeout. It's more exciting than my normal recipe repertoire. It's always fresh ingredients and it gets delivered to my door and I don't have to go to, when I go to the grocery store, I go for milk, cereal, Corey likes bread. you know, some fruits and maybe some veggie snacks like baby carrots and celery and things to eat during the week. And that's it. That's all I shop for. Like snacks and breakfast. That's all I shop for. It takes me 10 minutes because everything else is done for me. So I really, really like this service. So for anybody who wants to try it, it really is free. Your first box is free when you take advantage of this from me. And I've had several. I've given away a few. And, you know, nobody seems to complain about free food. You don't have to continue on with the service. I don't know if they ask for your credit card for your free box. They might, and it might automatically renew. So you might want to check that and make sure that you're not automatically renewing. But yeah, if you want a free box, comment or message me. If there's a lot of interest, I only have 4 right now, but they all come in. So the first 4 will get them, and then I get free boxes to give away all the time. So if I get more than 4 people, then you'll get the next round. Cheers.